What's going down, YouTube? I'm John Duenas, the J Duenas 32, and this is Sophia Duenas here to help me out with Reptile Cuisine. First, we're going to show you the all-American diet, if you will, of the reptile, and that is the crickets, which have been calcium dusted. Now, these are really fun to feed your thing. This is a major staple of the reptile and lizard foods. And next, we have the pinky mouse, which is also a staple of the reptile world. Also, you can feed these to your small snakes. This was also pre-killed. Now, these are a mixture of worms. We have phoenix worms, wax worms, and giant mealworms. And here we have the hissing cockroach. Not readily available at every pet store. I did have to go to an exotic pet store to get these. And at $3 a pop, you really need to make sure that you hand feed this to your reptile. And here we have the feeder goldfish. This is equivalent to eating a piece of salmon at a restaurant or something like that. It's good for you as long as it doesn't have parasites and you got it from a good source. You should be good to go. Now, my favorite to watch them eat is obviously gonna be the pinky mouse. I mean, who doesn't like watching reptiles eat mice? Sophia, what's your favorite?
Well, the fish.
That's your favorite, the fish?
Yes.
Jules, what do you think Aragon likes the most?
Well, why don't we just find out right now?
Hi. Did you want to eat? Hi.
Did you
want to scope out your grub? There's all kinds of grub there for you, buddy. There's food. You may not want to eat. What's up, dude?
You want to eat? You like fish? Sorry.
Hi. What's up, Mr. Camera Shy? Mrs. Camera Shy.
I'm about to say
He doesn't want to eat. Do you want to eat? Perhaps she likes cotton. Woo! First one's gonna be the mealworms, waxworms, and phoenix worms. These are a very, very good diet, and you want to vary it all the time. Just because mealworms and waxworms do have a lot of fat, but the phoenix worms, those are probably the best thing you could possibly get for your lizard. You don't even have to calcium dust it if you don't want to. She is eating. She gets down really good with this stuff.
Yep.
Julian, is that your favorite thing to watch her eat?
Actually, it's not that, it's the cockroach.
Ooh, I can't wait till he eats a cockroach. That's equivalent to eating a T-bone steak, ladies and gentlemen. See how she handles the... Do you hear that crunch?
Crunching.
That's the exoskeleton right there, Jules. Later you'll see that in the water, because that's where she poops. And that's where you're going to clean later.
Yeah, that's why I don't like them that much.
Yeah, that's cool though. It's all good. Wonder if she's gonna eat the pinky mouse. I think she really, really likes the
Pinky mice?
I don't think she's gonna eat it. I think she likes stuff that's alive, not dead.
Well, yeah, maybe we should have added some warmth to the pinky mouse. But I do know that she really does like
The pinky mouse.
the worms. How about these crickets right here? These are calcium dusted crickets, and your crickets are only as good as the food you feed it. So make sure you give it plenty of cubed water and also cubed food.
And right now they look white.
Yes, they've been dusted, Sophia, with calcium, and that adds more nutrition to those.
Oh.
I don't think she's gonna be able to reach up there.
I don't know if she is going to be able to reach up there into the bowl with the fish. That is one of her favorites. Or the crickets.
Because they're the
Both of them are one of her favorites, top 5.
Very true.
All 5 of these are her top 5.
These are her top 5 favorite foods. Much like children, you can feed it vegetables, but seriously, when there's all this other food, why would you want to feed it vegetables, you know? Let's see how it handles that waxworm right there. See that guy? He's pretty active. I think he's dead. Oh, you know he's dead. Oh, he went down. He went down.
Ew.
It's like having a piece of ice cream at the end of your meal, but he had it in the middle of the meal.
Ice cream. Yummy, yummy,
Literally,
yummy.
He had it in the middle, like middle, as in like middle plate.
Yep.
How come we don't hear the crunch from the waxworms?
Because they're made of wax.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know. I kind of made that up.
Um,
So kids, don't go Google it or anything and try to prove me wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to the waxworms.
I think one of them went backwards.
hey Dad, these guys are really good at the worm.
Telling you.
Very
good.
I only see one long one. Right
No,
there.
I see two.
I only see one.
1, 2.
All right,
One's
all
dead,
right.
one's alive.
Let's try to see if he's down with that guy.
Oh, no.
Oh, nope.
She's still eating.
Let's see if he gets down with the cockroach there. Put these 3 major staples right here.
Together.
We'll put in a couple crickets. We'll see if he eats the crickets. I angled the crickets down so that maybe she can see them.
Maybe not.
No, I don't think the crickets. I don't know if she's finished with
The worms.
the worms yet.
Sorry.
You're funny.
She has her
Sophia.
mouth open, like me. She's like my cousin,
Cool.
Aragon. Like my cousin.
Yes, because you both
Leave
don't
her
know how
mouth
to keep
open.
your mouth shut, which is kind of cool.
Mostly when you're
Oh,
playing
that one's
video
dead.
It's
games.
a lot of waxworms.
Jules, maybe mostly
That
when
must be
you're
her favorite.
mostly when you're playing.
She couldn't.
Ooh, she couldn't see it.
She couldn't reach it. She was like,
Jules, you leave your mouth open more when you're playing video games.
Let's see what we got here. I really want her just to manhandle that cockroach. It's perfect size for her mouth, and you never do want to get it food that's bigger than its mouth. That way it doesn't have any problem ingesting it whatsoever, and that way you don't have to worry about your water dragon and or any reptile for that matter choking. As a safety precaution, you never want to get it food bigger than its mouth.
You only need 6 more to go.
It's got 6 worms to go. And you really do want to vary your diet. That way your reptile's weight doesn't fluctuate like Oprah Winfrey's. You know, you don't want it to be up one day, you don't want it to be thin the next day. The next thing you know, you're in like Reptiles magazine, like, oh my god, how come my weight's up? How come my weight's down? I don't know how to control it.
there's no
You know?
more of those phoenix worms.
No more phoenix worms, that's correct. We do have 2 more waxworms, 3 waxworms.
Yeah.
And a
One.
giant mealworm. I did try to get a Goliath worm.
How big is it?
It's roughly the size of a caterpillar, but they didn't have any when I went, so I was a little bit disappointed. I think he would have had a really good time with that one.
Is it bigger than the cockroach?
No, it's longer.
Time to eat cockroach.
Let's see if you eat the cockroach. And remember, you guys may think that I'm overfeeding my water dragon, but I don't do this all the time. This is strictly for this, and this is equivalent to going to a buffet in Las Vegas, you know? You don't want to eat at a buffet every day, but when you're in Las Vegas, you got to do it, you know? So, and that's what Aragon's doing. He's just having a good time today making these videos. So, you know, we'll see if he eats any more. If not, you know, we're definitely not going to force anything on him, and we're just going to let him be. Give it a couple more minutes. Are you okay, Aragon?
Yeah.
She looks.
What are you looking at? Are you kind of mad at me?
She's eyeballing me.
Are you out
She's
of
eyeballing
these?
me.
Let's see if you finish these up. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh. And that's it.